And the president has encouraged fans to boycott the NFL in light of the protests. CBS 4's Stephen Seeley is with me now. And Stephen, you actually talked to a local business owner who's doing just that.
Well, Nicole, bar owner Brian Heiskell doesn't appreciate what players and owners are doing during the national anthem. He believes everyone should stand, and until that happens, he's changing the channel. After this past weekend's league-wide protest during the national anthem, Brian Heiskell, owner of Classics Bar and Grill in Harlingen, says he's not showing games in which players kneel.
I'll boycott it up until the point NFL does something about it.
Heiskell is a 13-year veteran. He says he doesn't like how some players have chosen to protest.
I think it can be handled differently, and in my personal feelings, the kneeling during the national anthem is a disrespect towards me, other veterans, fallen veterans, millions of veterans.
Numerous veterans have come out in support of the movement, but when I ask Heiskell about it, he tells me
those veterans have their opinions as well. Everybody has an opinion.
Charles Olney is a political science professor at UTRGV in Brownsville. He says the focus of people watching the protest changes from the players protesting racial injustice and inequality to they're against America, because in large part, America has trouble thinking in serious ways about race.
People are so uncomfortable reckoning with someone who stands in front of them and says we need to talk seriously about the way in which racism is still embedded in our country, that they want to make the conversation about anything else it can possibly be about.
Heiskell says he liked how the Cowboys did it before the national anthem.
At any point in the game, just not during the national anthem. I think that's a time of standing, uniting, remembering what America's about, and go from there.
NFL players took a knee and locked arms while some teams stayed in the locker room during the national anthem to show the world that they're unified over the issue, as well as against the messages put out on Twitter by President Donald Trump. But Olney says the original message is still there.
They're saying this is still about the initial things it was supposed to be about. It is about police violence. It is about the way that people are treated differently based on the color of their skin.
Professor Olney says while he believes during the next few months things will slow to a simmer, the conversation as a whole has been good for the country to address the issues. In the studio, Stephen Seeley, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.